Trump's tariff war reaches new heights with a proposed 60% tax on Chinese goods.
Millions of American voters loved the promise of punishing China to bring jobs and prosperity back to the U.S.
The real question is America winning, or are everyday Americans the ones paying the price?
And, the one thing I want people to remember is that tariffs are ultimately paid for by the consumer, by you and me. We are in a global economy, and free trade is still, whether you like it or not, is here to stay. And it's ultimately, the best for everyone.
Higher costs for U.S. consumers and retaliatory moves from Beijing are just the start.
China produces pretty much everything. China is the manufacturing capital of the world, and they produce, toys, furniture, apparel, chemicals, you name it. It all comes from China. So this is across the board. It would increase prices. And again, once they're in, they could stay there.
Before we start the video, make sure to like, comment, and subscribe to our channel for more interesting content.
I do want to ask you here, what is maybe one piece of misinformation that people out there have about these tariffs and the economic situation overall?
Well, tariffs can also hurt U.S. exports. So, for instance, China could retaliate with tariffs on things like soybeans and poultry and wheat, liquid natural gas. So this could actually impact other sectors of the U.S. economy. And, the one thing I want people to remember is that tariffs are ultimately paid for by the consumer, by you and me. We are in a global economy, and, free trade is still, whether you like it or not, is here to stay. And it's ultimately, the best for everyone.
Meanwhile, China's push for tech self-sufficiency and potential trade deals with disillusioned U.S. allies could leave America scrambling to stay ahead. Is this a trade war the U.S. is destined to lose? The global stakes couldn't be higher. Subscribe to the channel so you don't miss out on future updates. The proposed tariffs represent a significant escalation from the trade policies implemented during Trump's first term. From 2018 to 2020, the Trump administration imposed tariffs ranging from 7.5% to 25% on various Chinese goods, affecting approximately $370 billion worth of imports. These measures were part of Trump's broader strategy to reduce the U.S. trade deficit with China and address concerns about intellectual property theft and forced technology transfers. Chen Jiwu, a prominent finance professor at the University of Hong Kong and former Yale University professor, offers insights into the potential consequences of Trump's proposed tariffs. Chen anticipates more volatile U.S.-China economic relations under Trump, but believes this volatility could ultimately prove advantageous for China. Chen told CBS News, "I do expect U.S.-China economic relations will be more volatile under Trump, but I think overall this may turn out to be better for China." Chen argues that Trump's tariff threats could force Beijing to prioritize economic growth over military expansion, a shift that may be crucial given China's current economic challenges.